Finally, Labour Party has replied the people that have been replying. Oh, sorry, no. Labour Party have replied the people that have been throwing shoots. When they throw stray bullets, Labour Party don't give them reply. Madam Mary Odili, there's a reply for you. The judges and the tribunal, there's also a reply for you. Fellow obedience, there is a message for you. The Labour Party dropped press statement just now in about 2 tea. Yeah, to address the issues on ground. They addressed the speech of Mary Odili. They addressed the presidential petition, election petition court, and then they sent a message to their supporters about what they should do prior to the judgment that's going to come up next tomorrow. Let me show you this. It has become necessary for the Labour Party to draw the attention of the public and indeed democratic watchers to some unfolding developments in the country ahead of tomorrow's ruling of the Presidential Election Petition Court, PEPC. The unguarded statement from the former Justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, Justice Mary Odili, in Abuja last week at a colloquium to mark the 25th anniversary of the elevation of a renowned jurist, J.K. Gazama, to the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, and the boasting of some persons, 7 ministers, and notable legislators about the outcome has left our party in shock. When those who should know the importance of the sanctity of the judiciary descend to the arena of abusing it with their preemptive utterances just to show loyalty and support to their interest, we as a party see this as unfortunate and dangerous to our democratic journey as a nation. We note also the needless lavish showering of praises on the legal counsel of both APC and the candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu by the retired justice when the gathering was not theirs. We find this extremely undignified of a renowned jurist who rose to the peak of her career in the country's apex court and who, as the chairperson of the body of benchers, should be at the forefront of defending the virtuousness of the court. Also curious to every discerning mind watching the unfolding events in Nigeria since the February 25th presidential election is the fact that the PEPC that refused live television coverage of the hearings of the petition and is now anxious to have the conclusion beamed live. What is it that has happened between the hearing period and the delivery of the judgment that the live coverage which they claimed was a policy issue changed suddenly at the delivery point? We are aware of the efforts of the agents of the state to orchestrate problems and blame them on the political opposition. We wish to emphasize that it is the right of the people in a democracy to demonstrate and the obligation of the state security agents to protect the demonstrators and those not demonstrating. Meanwhile, we implore Nigerians to remain calm and peaceful, abide by the rule of law, and understand that this matter has not reached its logical and final conclusion. Our concern as a critical stakeholder in Nigeria's project, especially the democratic evolution, is that what is being destroyed with all this clever by half playing on people's intelligence is Nigeria as a nation, not necessarily an individual. Anybody who loves this country should appreciate the importance of due process and the rule of law, because without it, this country is going nowhere. Signed, Obiora Ifo, National Publicity Secretary for the Labour Party. You see, first and foremost, I must commend the Labour Party for speaking out and defending their supporters, because some people want to label the Labour Party supporters as troublemakers. It is so funny. Say we go out there, we don't talk. All these other political parties, now they go fair talk. Now they go fair cause quarrel. When we outside them now, they go say that they bully them. We done our own now, maybe the first challenge us. Now when we answer now, they say we dey insult elder. Because now J.K. Gazama now they do events. Now he dey celebrate his time as a senior advocate. Waiting concern J.K. Gazama when they celebrate. And Chief Olani Kweku, when Mary Odili start to hail the lawyer of the APC, immediately after you claimed that some people are bullying the justice, you started to say the APC lawyer is a champion. When did you consign her for that? You just want peace tent with the ruling party, so that in case they win, they go see you like who fight for them. When I go to the hustle entire old age. They be like beggars, you beg from Pikin reach old age. They hustle so that you go enter their good books. And then when we talk, they'll say we're bullying them. But we have the right to speak. We are Nigerians. We should talk. When we see something wrong, we talk because this is our country. And as Labour Party rightly said, all this clever by half playing is the country is destroying, not the individual. Now the country is suffering. And that's why, secondly, if the people of Nigeria feels cheated and they say want to demonstrate peacefully, it is their fundamental human right. And it is the job of the security agencies to protect them. But as security agencies now they want, say some people go hijack, no wahala, no problem. We don't hear you. It is very beautiful that Labour Party has said nobody should embark on any protest. Please, Nigerians, let's just follow this up. You understand? No matter who wins tomorrow, I've said it before, somebody will appeal the case. So I'm going all the way to the Supreme Court. Let's just follow the rule of law. My father said, anything you get, we fight. Now fight, you go take leave that thing. We cannot get back a mandate with violence and expect that the administration is going to be peaceful. You understand? So let's take violence out of the table. We watch the proceedings. They don't agree say they go show up for television. Although they're not agree say they go show the proceedings before, but now when we join me, they say they go show up for television. No problem. We go watch them. We go see how I go. I go even stream am live here by the grace of God. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's just watch the proceedings, how it goes next tomorrow.